Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. Right behind me I have a 10 by 12 side lofted barn available on my lot. It's a really pretty little building, and if you are looking for a lofted storage building, this might be exactly the building that you're looking for. Let me turn this camera around and show you this pretty little building just a second. Here it is. This is a 10 by 12 side lofted barn. Comes with two windows, a 2x3 single pane, another 2x3 single pane. You got a double wide barn door that's 72 inches wide, double barn door. This one comes with the upgraded paint. This is a blue slate paint with a white trim, we call it pearl, and a dark metal roof. I think that's called charcoal on the color of that metal roof. Your paint is by PPG. All of our paint products are by PPG. It comes with a 10-year adhesion warranty and a 25-year warranty on the paint. Your metal roof will come with a 25-year warranty. Let's go on inside this building. First thing that I want you to notice is plywood in the walls, plywood in the floors. Most of my competitors do not use plywood in the walls. They use an OSB or a particle board wall. And then in the floor, they use a composite floor, but we use plywood. All of the wood products that you're looking at are pressure treated, so they come with a limited lifetime warranty. And not only that, we buy 2x4s that are from a premium grade of lumber rather than a lower grade. We buy the premium grade of lumber. It costs us more, but it gives you a better quality building. And it's not just our 2x4s, but also our 2x6 floor joists for the loft, as well as our 2x6 floor joists that are underneath in the subfloor. Okay, so premium grade lumber, plywood in the walls and floors. That's 5/8 inch thick plywood, pressure treated, comes with a limited lifetime warranty. That's 5/8 inch thick plywood in the floors. Let's talk about the walls. The wall studs are 2x4s and they're 16 inches apart. Many of my competitors space them out further apart, 24 inches, and they use less wall studs in a wall, which means their walls are less sturdy. The more wall studs in a wall, the stronger the wall. Ours are closer together, so we use more of them. Plus, we double them up every 4 feet. So doubled up. Of course, now we're in a corner, but doubled up. And that gives us a stronger wall. I want you to notice how we frame up the windows. It's a minimum of double reinforced, and then these windows are right next to a door frame, and so we actually have, look how strongly this is reinforced across there. Look at all those 2x4s, okay? That's a strong window and door frame. So pay attention to how, if you're shopping around, pay attention to how the other companies frame up their windows and door frames. A lot of times they just use a single 2x4, but we at minimum, we use a double 2x4, okay? Same thing for our door frames, all right? And then a header up above. And now I want you to notice in the walls, single 2x4 at the bottom, but double 2x4s at the top. A lot of the other competitors out there only use a single 2x4 at the top, but we use double reinforced 2x4s. In a lofted building, your loft is about 6'4" to right here. Right here, we're at about 6'11", and then from this loft up to the bottom of that roof truss, about 3'8" of head space right in there, okay? But here's your loft space, all right? And I want you to notice at the top of each of our walls, we have this aluminum soffit ventilation system built into the sidewalls. We do that all along this sidewall. That's a Graceland exclusive, and we do it all along that sidewall. That soffit vent right here, all right, runs along that sidewall, and it allows for improved airflow and air circulation inside the building. Combined with our screened-in roof ridge vent, screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it allows for that airflow to go from here to here, and that improved airflow keeps this building 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the hot summertime, and that makes a huge difference. Now I want you to notice, big 2x6s, okay? That's standard in a Graceland building for the floor of a loft as well as the subfloor in the building. Many of my competitors only use 2x4s, not 2x6s. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is a stronger building. 5/8 inch plywood floors are fitted together using tongue and groove, so they're interlocked, and they're really a seamless, gapless floor. Though you see a seam, bugs that are underneath this building cannot get up through that floor, through that seam, because it's interlocked using tongue and groove. You ask anyone who knows anything about floor construction, and they'll tell you tongue and groove construction is the only way to go for a floor. In the subfloor, we use 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4 wall studs. Many of my competitors use 2x4s in their subfloor, but we use 2x6s. Okay, so that's super important for you to know. Next, we use metal hurricane clips to attach our roof trusses to the tops of the walls. Many of my competitors do not use these. They just use a screw, a nail, or a lag bolt, which means a strong enough gust of wind could pull that roof right off the top of that building. Ours are rated for 150 mile-an-hour wind gusts. Part of the reason for that is this metal hurricane clip that attaches that roof truss. On our roofs, that is 7/16 OSB roof decking all the way across the top of that roof, just like you would build if you're going to build your own roof. You would use roof decking like that. Many of my competitors use those 1-inch wood slats, and they space them out so their roofs are not nearly as strong as ours. On the outside, we put our metal roof, and we also put a moisture barrier between that metal roof and the roof decking. On the inside, this particular building has the upgraded G-board radiant barrier roof on the inside of the roof, and that reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, and that makes a huge difference in the hot summertime. That is an optional upgrade, and it's in this particular building, okay? So a better roof, better walls, better floors. We offer a better warranty, 7-year warranty on our workmanship, and we stand behind our higher quality building with that higher quality and longer warranty. You can get into this building using rent to own if that's something that you are interested in, or you can just pay the cash price, which is always your best price. Rent to own is 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, depending on what you want to do. There's no credit check, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. So I always encourage people doing rent to own, pay it off early. That saves you money in the long run. Rent to own is super easy to get into. So if that's something you're interested in, all you got to do is message me. And I want to encourage you now, take a look at this video description. In the description, I'll have a link to message me on Facebook, a link to view my current inventory on my Facebook marketplace, and then a link to view my YouTube playlist. It's my frequently asked questions playlist. There's a lot of questions that people ask me on a regular basis, so I made a playlist to answer those questions. So I always encourage you to take a look at those things. But if you just want to ask me a question directly, you can message me on Facebook or text me, 417-256-4545. Just text me. We can do the sale completely remotely. If you are interested in this building, you do not have to come to my lot to buy it. All you got to do is message me on Facebook or text message me, and we can do the whole thing remotely. Just via email, you would sign stuff that I would send to you via email, and we'd figure out a way to collect your payment from you, your upfront payment, okay? So if you're interested, all you got to do is message me if you got any questions, okay? Oh, I forgot one more thing. I'm so sorry. Free delivery and setup is within 50 miles of my lot, and that free delivery and setup includes us leveling this building onto the concrete blocks or concrete pads that you would provide, and then provided that the ground is suitable, we will anchor the building into the ground using 18-inch anchors at the 4 corners of the building. Okay, so that's all included in our delivery within 50 miles of my lot. All right, now if you're interested, all you got to do is message me, and we can get started on selling you this building and get it to you. Delivery off of my lot is usually 3 to 4 weeks, but sometimes much sooner than that. But I don't want to promise you sooner than that, but 3 to 4 weeks is average is right around 2 to 3 weeks, okay? But I want to say to you 3 to 4 weeks to set the expectation appropriately. All right, aloha from the Ozarks.